Good afternoon, everyone. Pastor Ron Brown here with Pastor Laura Kistart from the First Congregational Church in Southington, Connecticut, with a preview of our service for this upcoming weekend, as well as some other special Lenten events.
So this coming Sunday, March 27th, we will gather for worship first in Barnes Memorial Chapel at 8 a.m. Our 8 a.m. worship service is brief, a simple service with piano, and you're invited to join us for this style of worship at 8 a.m. We have a scripture reading, prayers, and a sermon, and also the sacrament of communion. And so we hope if that early time is appealing to you, that you'll join us for that worship service. And we also gather for worship here in the Meeting House at 10:15 on Sunday morning. We do live stream our 10:15 worship service, so you can access that on our church's Facebook page, the YouTube channel, or directly on the church website, either live on Sunday morning or later in the week. And our 10:15 worship service features a variety of music styles, both contemporary music and more traditional hymns. We also offer a holy surprise, so a moment when we invite the children to come forward. And after the holy surprise, we do have church school for children, and so any school-age children are invited to join for church school on Sunday morning. So those are both of our worship services that we have on Sunday, and we hope that you will join us if you are able.
And this Sunday is the fourth Sunday in Lent. One special thing happening in this service is we will be receiving the One Great Hour of Sharing offering. And we also are continuing our Lenten series, Full to the Brim. The focus this week is Prodigal Grace. So I will be preaching on one of Jesus' most well-known parables, the parable of the prodigal son, which is beloved by many and found difficult by many others. This contrast between the prodigal son and the older brother. So the focus is going to be really, I think, the way Jesus sets up this parable is, what does it truly mean to have life? Jesus talks about the paradox of laying down one's life in order to gain one's life. And I think this parable may be an illustration of that. So I hope you'll come and explore those themes with me this week in the sermon during worship.
And a few events upcoming in the life of our church. So wanted to share with you that in about a week and a half, on Sunday, April 3rd, after the 10:15 service and after coffee and conversation, the LGBTQIA fellowship group has organized an event, and they're calling it Bake the Rainbow. And so you are invited to join them. Anyone in the congregation is invited to bake some rainbow cookies. We are going to be testing out a recipe that hopefully the church then will share these rainbow cookies during the Southington Pride events coming up in a couple months. So wanted to share that information with you. That's immediately following our 10:15 worship service on April 3rd. And then also on April 3rd, we will gather in the evening for a prayer vigil for peace. And so you're invited to come to the Meeting House at 6 o'clock p.m. For a brief prayer vigil for peace. It will just be that, a time to reflect and a time to pray for peace in Ukraine and around the world. So we invite you to put that on your calendar, Sunday, April 3rd at 6 p.m. And then also wanted to share, in a couple weeks, we are approaching Holy Week in our Lenten journey. And we have a tradition here at First Congregational Church of Southington of a Holy Week Vigil. And that begins on Maundy Thursday and goes through Easter Sunday, our sunrise service. And we have someone in the chapel who is praying on those holy days. And so we hope that you will consider signing up to be a part of that Holy Week Vigil. The sign-ups are available now. There is a sign-up sheet outside of Pastor Ron's office, and there's also a sign-up available online. So you can take a look and see where we are in need of people to participate in this Holy Week Vigil. So as you can hear, there is a lot going on in the life of our church. We hope to see you on Sunday morning or to connect with you virtually in the days and week ahead.
Have a wonderful afternoon. God bless.